Hi and welcome back to Bride Society. We've been back on the high street looking at wedding dresses because the high street, particularly this year, seemed to have gotten really into this whole doing the bridal look at a slightly lower price point. The price point varying from shop to shop still, but yeah, there's been a notable influx in that this year.
Yes.
So yeah, we thought we'd take advantage and have a look for you. So this week we are at Coast to see what they've got on offer.
First we have got the ruby pleated midi dress, which is in ivory and is £139. So this is a shorter dress, which I think it's a handkerchief hemline, they call it. So it's got quite a high neck and then kind of a floaty skirt with this uneven hemline at the bottom.
Yeah, so more kind of summery feel to it again, just
Yeah.
that shorter length and like we said, the floatiness of it. But we're not a big fan of a handkerchief hemline on an adult, but that's very much personal preference to us. But it was comfortable to wear. The fabric was perfectly nice. It has a slip underneath, to obviously stop it being completely see-through. So that adds enough thickness that you can't see through. But I did find that it was the sort of fabric where it'll start to ride up as soon as you actually start to move around. So it just depends, whether you're someone that just wants to be super comfortable in what you're wearing, or you don't mind that little bit of adjusting and things.
Yeah, we thought this might be good if you're having maybe a city wedding, or maybe as a second dress if you kind of have got a bigger dress for the daytime and then you want to change into something a bit more fun maybe for the evening, a bit shorter. And also on Coast we picked up the Izel lace top, which is £79, and that comes in ivory as well, and we thought it might look good over the top just to make the top of the dress slightly more interesting.
Yeah, does it up a bit.
Yeah, we really liked it on the website. When it came, it didn't look quite how we imagined it would.
No.
But it was really good quality, I felt. It was quite a thick lace.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was just more high-necked than I anticipated and things, but it was. Yeah, the fabric was still pretty, and I like the sort of bow detailing. But the design of it, as it is meant to be, it obviously sits quite a long way from your body, so it does alter your shape somewhat, and I think becomes quite unflattering. You probably need to be typically quite slender, perhaps, for it to look its full potential. Perhaps.
Maybe. We also saw that it came in different colours.
Yeah, it's like mint.
Yeah. So if it wasn't quite right for maybe your bridal outfit, it could be an option as a mix and match with a skirt for bridesmaids, possibly. It might look better. It also might look better with a different skirt than we
With a different person.
No, never. So there's kind of different options.
Yeah. So next up we have the Kim embroidered lace dress for £179. It is in ivory, apparently. I'm sure the skirt is.
Yeah.
To
the top isn't quite ivory.
Yeah. So it's a comfortable dress to wear, and it's actually one thing that they did that I thought was genius in this and a couple of their other dresses as well, is that under the straps on the shoulders, if you look underneath, there is a small string loop with a press stud, so that if you want to wear your own strapped bra underneath, you can obviously thread it through there and pop it shut, so that you don't have sort of a wandering bra strap showing outside the line of your dress. I thought that was a pretty good idea.
Me too.
So well done, Coast.
Yeah.
Yes. On the flip side of that, it has built-in bra cups in this one, which isn't obvious on the website. Which again, I was leaning towards that being a good thing initially when I saw it, when I was about to put it on, but there's no boning in this dress, so it has no shape or like support in itself. So those cups just kind of all they do is, if it were cold, like give you a bit of privacy. Yes. Yeah, they're not giving any shape or doing anything, so it seemed a bit redundant. And then obviously, as I say, they had this like fastening in the shoulder for your bra strap, so you could wear a bra. But then why would they put bra cups in something that you're then gonna wear a bra with? That didn't make sense for me, but yeah.
This was the most traditional, kind of in style, of the wedding dresses we tried on.
Yeah, probably.
And so it's kind of the more typical bridal dress. But the colour, not so much. So
yeah, like when we got it out of the bag, it was quite the contrast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we also had it on the back of like a white door as well. So yeah, the colour of the torso part was quite surprising compared to what was on the website.
Yes, it seems to. I don't think it's as obvious on camera than in real life. It is a bit darker than we were expecting.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. So I think particularly maybe if you a really pale skin tone as well, it might not work for you. But it's it's a try on and see one.
Yeah,
this one I think.
So.
Yeah, we were just surprised by the contrast, but then we took photos and it seemed to kind of like merge a bit more and was more flattering.
Yeah.
So
Who knows?
And it does as well have some like diamante and bead like detailing under the like bust line, which we didn't feel was probably the best quality like we've ever seen, like the most attractive, did we? Like it.
No, I think with things like that, because you haven't got the option to take it off, you have to love what they've done already. So if that isn't quite to your taste, it kind of discounts the whole dress for you, rather than kind of a removable belt that you can add or take away, even if you still love the dress underneath.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
Next we have Marissa ruffle shift dress, which is £99, and we really liked this dress, didn't we? Yeah,
we did. Yeah, I would actually say it was probably my favourite of all the ones we've tried on, although maybe not the most traditionally bridal, but yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, like, so it was good fabric thickness, you know, like often when you like have got like white things that you're putting on, there's that kind of see-through element a lot of the time, but no, this was really good for that. It was comfortable, it was a good fitted. Yeah, it was definitely like form fitting, but I thought it was nice. Say so myself.
Again, it's another short dress, so you might, if you're thinking kind of a city registry office type wedding, then it kind of suits that rather than
it's that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And we did kind of feel, you know, if you threw on like maybe like a jacket like the one I'm wearing now or something, like if you worked in a like solicitor's office or something like formal, you can almost like get married at City Hall and go back to work. But you know, if you want to be able to actually like wear these things that you're paying a decent amount of money for more than once, then
this is the dress for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we just thought it was flattering too. Like even the ruffles down it, like we felt like they sat in quite a flattering place and still added to the shape, because I think if it had been, you know, further off to the side, it would have like widened you because you wouldn't have still seen your silhouette and that kind of thing. So I think this one was quite well designed.
Yes, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So finally we have the Emerson jumpsuit. Yes, I said jumpsuit. Yes, and this comes in at £139 in cream, technically. So yeah, definitely probably our furthest departure from tradition, I would say. Like,
it is something I'm noticing more and more at the moment though. A couple of years ago, I think there was maybe one bridal design I'd heard of that were doing jumpsuits as an alternative, and now they really seem to be trickling down onto the high street, and there are quite a few different shops that are giving jumpsuit options.
Yeah, we've seen a few around this year, haven't we?
Yeah.
But obviously it's a sort of day-to-day fashion trend that's been around. But
Yes,
it's come across. Not a trend that we particularly are fond of. Like, jumpsuits and cold shoulders are not
Well, the main
our
thing
thing, but it is a trend.
The main thing I struggle with jumpsuits is normally where the trousers start. It's normally not cut.
The proportions
so
of
it
it.
kind of cut me in half almost. So I'm yet to find a jumpsuit that works. One day maybe.
I often think they can be unflattering in that sense as well. Like they maybe tend to be high-waisted and almost create a sort of a bit of a belly for people who don't actually have one somehow. It's just the optics of it. To me.
I know you weren't a huge fan of this look because it's not something you potentially ever pick, but I did think you looked really good in it. So.
Oh, maybe I'll come around. Maybe I'll come around. But let me know what you think. Maybe I'll start with more jumpsuits. But so obviously, I guess it's not every bride's choice by this one. So perhaps maybe a more youthful look, perhaps. But then we felt like the design on the frilling was maybe a bit shiny, and the pattern was maybe a little aging
on this particular one.
Perhaps. So
I guess it would depend how you styled it. You could maybe take less attention away from that element, but maybe.
This was also the other one that they do that has the internal strap holder in place thing. I'm sure there's a technical name for it. So again, that's a huge positive on these, but it has no internal support in this one of any kind. But obviously, you can easily wear a bra with it, so it's not really an issue. And the only other thing with it, because there was obviously a trouser bottom, I didn't feel there was much of like a tripping risk with it. You've probably not worn a wedding dress before, but they tend to be quite long floor length, and it's quite easy to stand on the end and kind of like do this as you're walking, but obviously because it's each leg kicking it out as you move it. Anyway, small side point, but if you're prone to tripping,
might be for you.
So those are all the ones that we looked at this year for Coast, but they have got others on their website as well, so do check that out, and we'll try and link the ones that we tried on below, but say there are more. And also, come back and have a look at our other high street try-ons to see what other options there are for maybe for your bridesmaids as well, or other bridal stores on high street at that lower price point. But check out our other videos. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you always get notified of when a new video comes out, because we know you'd be really upset to miss anything. And check out our other social media